Nothing. I mean, nothing is better to me than an awesome music documentary. And you have this with the brand new doc out on Netflix now called DEVO. I grew up with DEVO, and I also was an art history major. And believe it or not, there were conversations around DEVO and what DEVO was doing from an artistic perspective, and how they were also really elevating and talking about art and politics in a way that was really, you didn't know they were doing this. You had to really be into them to really understand who they were, which was just brilliant. A couple things about this doc. First is the origin story, how DEVO was formed, how that de-evolution of a band was created, and what their methods and what they set out to do, and what inspired them to do the band to begin with. You know, these guys are really smart, brilliant, not only from an educational, but also from a technical level, and how they were really experimental in so many ways. Experimental to the point where we do not see this type of music experimentation anymore. And that's super sad, because I wish we did see more of that. Everyone's really kind of cookie cutter and been put into these molds, and DEVO broke every mold. Even though DEVO was considered new wave, and that was their genre in the mid 70s and late 70s and even early 80s, they really were punk rock, in my opinion. And the reason why I like to say that they're punk rock in my eyes, even though they didn't fit that conformity, is they were experimenting so much to where they were really considered performance art and social commentary. Then they really dive deep into the very famous song Whip It, and what they did with this song and what it really meant versus what people thought it meant, but how they kind of threw their hands up and they're like, whatever, and rode that ride. It's kind of like this push and pull when it comes to art. And when do you kind of have to put your hands up at times and just say, okay, but we're still delivering our art. Look, this is a phenomenal music documentary. It's a 5 out of 5 in my opinion. Go check it out now. It's out on Netflix.